Hi guys, welcome to DC English Education. Friends, in this video I am going to teach you about the last lesson, which is the first lesson of Flamingo book. Friends, the last lesson had been written by Alphonse Daudet. He was one of the French novelist cum short story writer, was born in 1814 and died in 1897. And friends, before going through the story, I am going to tell you the detailed summary. But before going to the detailed summary, I would like to tell you about the character's name. First character is French here. He is a narrator. Narrator, it means the person who narrates the story, tell the story. And he also plays the role of a student. Then M. Hamel, he is a teacher. And thereafter Persian soldiers, blacksmith, apprentice, village people friends. At that last day, many village people had come. For example, former mayor had come, and postmaster had come, and different people had come who had been about in their old age. And thereafter there is another character who is M. Hamel's young sister, who was packing the luggage above the room. And there are some other characters also. We'll come through the story and we'll get this. Friends, in this story, we have two kinds of themes or objectives what we are going to learn from this story. First thing, that importance of one's own language, means what we understand. Suppose my whole video and all the things are in English language. It means it may be the little difficult, troublesome for the students who belong to Hindi background, but the students who are from English background, they may get little bit well. However, you love Hindi language more than English language, in India especially. So friends, one's language, especially Hindi, is our own language. We love Hindi more than any other language. So friends, importance of one's own language means we'll get value, or we'll know about the value of the own language. And thereafter, there is a 2 themes, that teacher and a student's relations. What teacher think about his students? Why the teacher is considered cruel in the classroom? Because he wants to develop his students. A teacher is also a human being. He has also heart. He loves his students too much. He only wants to make the students' future bright. So we'll come through this story and we'll know. We have to keep one more thing in our mind, that main places. You must go through these also. Why? Because these are the important things of this short story. France, Alsace and Lorraine. France, there are two districts, Alsace and Lorraine, which passed into Prussian's hand when there was a war. War was between 1870 and 71. It was that war of 2 years, 70 and 71. You think that Mr. Daudet was around 30 years old, that time 30 or 32 years old when there was war. So the story directly belongs to the war. War, it means Franco-Prussian War. The war was known as Franco-Prussian War. Okay friends, now let's go through the detail of the story. Actually what happened, friend narrates the story. He narrates the story and says that I started a school that day very late and was in great dread of, especially because MML had given homework on participle. And he, means French, did not know the first word. However, he tried to go to that day school. There were 2 tensions also. The birds were chirping and the Prussian soldiers were drilling at the back of the sawmill. But French resisted and he hurried towards the school. While he was going towards the school, he came to the town hall and he saw that there was a lot of crowd just before the bulletin, in front of the bulletin board. When he went to the bulletin board, crossing through that, he saw the crowd and he imagined himself that what would be the matter now. Since last 2 years, all bad news had only come from there, the loss of the battles and the orders of the commanding officers. He hadn't time, he didn't go, and thereafter he was as hurried to the school. The blacksmith, the third man, blacksmith, called after him, "Hey Bob, why are you going so fast to the school? You have plenty of time to reach the school." Franz imagined himself that what would be the matter? Why he is just joking of me? He is making fun of me. I am getting late and he is saying I have plenty of time to reach the school. He reached M. Hammel's little garden painting, and he noticed one of the unusual things, that the school was silent that day. School was quiet that day. It was as quiet as Sunday morning. When the school begins, there were many kinds of sounds and noises. For example, opening and closing of the desks, MML's ruler rapping on the table, and lessons repeated in unison, students' fingers on their ears. And it was very quiet that day. Franz thought, and thereafter he came towards the window that let me see whether the students or not. Then he found that his classmates were already sitting on their benches, and he had to open the door. He had to come into the classroom. He was very much blushed. MML saw and nothing happened. MML saw and he called very gently, "Come, little Franz, we were beginning without you." Then Franz came and jumped to his bench, and when he was sitting on the bench, he noticed that M. Hamel was on very beautiful dress. M. Hamel means his teacher. His teacher was on very beautiful dress. He had a green, beautiful coat and frilled shirt and embroidered cap. He wore those things on a special days, especially on inspection day or any function day. Friends thought the most thing that surprised friends, that the back benches, which were always empty, village people were sitting like students. Friends thought that, oh my God, why the village people had come. He was thinking all about those things. That time M. Hamel sat on the chair and he started saying that, "My dear children, it is the last lesson that I am going to teach you today." An order had come from Berlin that only German language would be taught in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. I want you all to be very attentive. The new master comes tomorrow. And it was just the thunderclap words for French, because French did not know how to write or read his own lesson. It was a great trouble for him. He didn't know the French language, how to read, how to write. He was spending the day in searching birds' eggs and going to the Tsar. And thereafter, he loved his book now more. He fell in the love of the school's books and especially M. Hamel teacher. Then he imagined that, oh my God, it was the reason that there was a crowd in front of the bulletin board. And that is why reason the village people have come into the classroom, and it is the reason that M. Hamel had put on very nice dress today. He was thinking all about this. He thought that village people want to pay respect to M. Hamel for his 40 years of faithful service. All he thinking about those things. That time M. Hamel called his name, and it was his time to recite on participle. Actually, M. Hamel had given him homework on participle to recite. Now it was his turn. He forgot the first one and hung himself before M. Hamel. He did not know the first word. And thereafter M. Hamel told that, "I am not going to scold you, Mr. French, because you feel bad enough. And it's not only your fault. We all are reproached ourselves with this. Your parents, because your parents always put you on work. I am also to be blamed because I gave you work to water the flowers, and whenever I wanted to go in for fishing, I went for the fishing, and it was the reason that you are very poor." Then M. Hamel told one more thing about French language. It is also important thing, friends. He told that French language is the most beautiful language, clearest language and logical language in the world. Everybody must guide it because it is the key of the prison. Then M. Hamel taught grammatical lesson very well. Everybody understood very well. Then he had the paper on handwriting. He taught handwriting. French Alsace, everybody wrote. Some beetles came. Nobody paid attention. Pigeons cooed on the roof of the school. very slowly. Friends thought there is a comment that will German make them sing into German language also. It was just a comment that all the things are implemented on human beings, not on the animals. And friends, thereafter, Hamel taught history. Children chanted their Babe Bibo. The old houser who was the village person, old houser, he took his primary book and thereafter he started reading. His voice was trembling, and all of a sudden the church clock struck 12, and thereafter there were some angels. Hamel stood up. Prison soldiers were going, they trumpets. Hamel stood up. He was looking very pale and very tall. He tried to say something, I, but something choked him. And he took a piece of chalk and friends wrote on the board, Vive la France, France Jindabad, long live France. And thereafter he leaned his head towards the wall and with his hands he made a gesture that the school is dismissed, you may go now. And thus friends, the lesson overs here, the lesson ends here. Friends, if you like this explained summary, you must like my video and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you very much. Thank you.